Hey there, Jonathan. I'm guessing that the stream is working now because I'm not having any sort of technical issues anymore. So most likely after this little test stream, I'm gonna make an announcement saying that I am back when it comes to streaming. And hey there, Kevin. Kevin, I got a question. Where is the information talking about the fan art event for the Korean Dragon Blaze? Because I didn't see that. And hey there, Killer. How you doing today? But yeah, I might be getting the new Overlord. Or specifically, I might be getting Clay Esser. Now, I could go for the other guy because he's a mage, but I don't like using mages for some odd reason. Or, uh, what is it? I don't know. It's just that the Korean Dragon Blaze, for me, my team isn't focused around magic, so there's no point of me backtracking to get a magical team when there's a lot of new characters coming out. And I mean, Ran Ran. No, it's Ran Ran is decent, but still, we're getting a bunch of new characters, and I think they will surpass him in a bit. So I might make a magical team on the side if, depending on who I'm gonna get later. Alright, so hold on. Let me bring up my chat because I can't really read what you guys are saying right now. But yeah, this is a little test stream. Because I'm able to stream again for both my PS4 and my phone. So yeah, hold on. Oi. 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 Okay, it's being dumb on me. Come on, laptop. That is weird. There is no sound. What did I do to you? Wait a second, why is there no sound? What the? You can hear the buttons, but you can't hear the sound. Alright, hold on. Let me restart the app. Gosh darn it. Now I can hear it. But anyways, yeah, this is just a little quick test stream. I will be releasing an official statement saying that I'm going to be streaming again by next week. But yeah. And nice, Kevin. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to where the fan art thing is. And hey there, Ramona. Yeah, this is a test stream, Jonathan. Just to make sure that everything's running well. Yeah, I don't see any news about the fan art thing. And then Kevin says, I'm playing Puzzle Dragons, my rank is 320 in a month. And then Kevin says, hold on, you passed it. I did? Can I go back to the... Damn it. Alright, so... What page number is it on? Is it the first one? Because I went to the main site and I was just trying to look for it, other than the fan art section of the main website. Okay, the red one. This one? Yeah, I can hear the music too. It's just that I'm now looking for whatever Kevin is talking about. So it's either on page 3 or 1. Made this. So wait, it's... Huh. So I'm guessing this is from, what, the 16th to the 4th of February you could submit your fan art. And then do I have to click on that website to take me to that fan art page? Go to the 3rd page in Dragon Blaze. Wait, 3rd page. This is the 3rd page. Where's the website for the fan art stuff? Because I'm trying to look for that. And then Killer says, I can tell it's page 3 because of the amount of rubies being shown for the fan art. Yeah, I kind of skimmed over that. I don't know. Because when it comes to the Wikipedia, usually it would say something like that, but it didn't actually say that there was a fan art page unless I skimmed over that. Wait, I thought you could read this, Kevin. Actually, no. That's the wrong one. That one's talking about, like, how the button is for, Challenger's Dungeon and stuff. Yeah, this one's talking about the event, I think. I'm guessing it says, I have no clue how to read that. Unless this is something else, actually. I have no clue. Because I need to know what the rules are for the, what is it? For the fan art if I decide to make some for the Korean Dragon Blaze. I think Kevin says, yes, I can, but I don't know how to talk this into English. Oh. Hey there, Sam. Anyways, let me just get into the game, play a little bit, and then, most likely get off. Oi. No, buttons work with me. Oh, wait. Oh, they should have implemented this way back then. Now they're increasing the numbers of this stuff. So let me think. What was it previously? If we did 3 runs of Ravengale's Challengers Dungeon, we only got, what, like 9 scrolls per run? Now we're able to get like thrice the amount? Something like that. Yeah, Kevin, that would be nice. Kevin asks Morph, do you want me to make a video on of how to go to the fan art page? Oh, okay, so they only increased it by like 9 then. Let me do my math again. That would still take a while to get like one of your characters to plus 15. And at this point, you should have like half of your characters at plus 15 or 2 of your characters at plus 15. And then what's the rune level? Rune level now is like 69. Unless they already increased that, but I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that's still gonna take a while to increase the rune level as well. Jonathan says, yeah, 1 for easy, 2 for hard, then 3 for hardest. Okay. Yeah, I mean... when I was mentioning like some of this stuff for the Korean Dragon Blaze, they should have implemented it right there and then. Or when they said they were gonna change some of the stuff. We're already like a good, I don't know, 7+ months in, and we should have got that increase. We should have got a lot of increase when Overlords came out. I mean, I understand they're making sure that the game is still challenging, but it's still going to take a long while for a lot of new players, or like people who I don't know how to explain it. Cause like when it comes to the Korean Dragon Blaze, a lot of people, or maybe half of like the entire Korean Dragon Blaze have like an Ultimate Overlord by now, but they don't have a full team of Ultimate Overlords just yet. Unless you've been farming regularly and like almost every day and constantly, but I kind of stopped doing that for the Korean Dragon Blaze. I focus more on global now. So, I don't know what to say about like the Korean Dragon Blaze. Especially when it comes to like how they rip some players off when it comes to pay to win. Because the feature that I showed you guys when I got Ultimate Lolona, they did not give you the Overlord with that. And you had to get them at a certain status to use that ticket. So they're trying to milk more money out of people. And I understand they need the money, but doing it in a wrong way where it's only temporary is not a good thing. Like, there's a couple games I can name that give a good example to why you would want to spend your money. Doing it on features that will eventually change later on is just a waste of it, because it's like you're only spending an X amount of money just so you can stay on the meta or just stay on top. And then Kevin says, Morph, what's the Overlord that you're gonna make? For the fan art stuff? I have no clue. I need to look at the guidelines to understand what the heck I can draw. Most likely it's gonna be fan service. Yeah, I need to continue doing this before tonight. Oh, wait. Kevin asks, Morph, what's the Overlord that you're gonna make? Captain Esser. Because I need a PvP unit. I didn't realize that the captain only has one arm. She's fighting with one arm only. And hey there, Martin. How you doing today? I don't know if I can ult her right off the bat, but I know I can max her if I want to. Well, I don't know if I can max her right away because I need the essences. From what I've read, Esther is very handy in PvP because of her counters. I just realized that most of the Overlord leaders, they still got a good ranking and they are still handy. Band has a good ranking. The guy from the Wings of Haydn has a good ranking. And most likely Esther's gonna have a good, decent ranking as well. Then again, they're leaders, so they have to, you know, lead and they have to display their prowess. I'm still pissed off of the Korean Dragon Blaze and the fact that if you buy the tickets, it's like you had to have them at a certain status. They're trying to milk more money out of people, and like I said, I understand that they need more money. It's just that they're going at it in the wrong way, because this stuff is only temporary before they upgrade it again, and it's gonna force more people to spend. The rune system, the enhancement system, it is important because that helps you increase the combat power of your characters. However, this may be a temporary thing, and when they release a new system later on, it's gonna require you to start all over most likely, and then they're gonna try to get more money out of you. You want to make your players spend money on something that's permanent and won't, you know, have a backlash against you. And hey there, Betty, how you doing today? And then Kevin says, she's not bad, but Max is not good either. Most Korean people said it. I'll check the Discord, or most likely ask around Discord for some advice about her. I don't know, the thing is, I know that I kinda need a PvP unit. And apparently I became guild leader for my guild now because my previous guild leader was inactive for a long while, and it gave me leadership, so yeah. Now, since I'm guild leader, I had to make sure that I lead most of my guild members. As a leader, you have to make sure that you're on top, or at least, you know, not being a hypocrite and stuff. If I tell you guys to do guild loot, I should be doing that too. If I tell you guys to be on for guild adventures, I should be on for guild adventures, and etc, etc. You don't want to say something and then not do it as well. Actually, let me move this. I don't need to see the who's number 1, 2, and all that detail. I don't know. Kevin, what do you think about the other guy? Jane D. Gaval, excuse me. Because it looks like he has AoE magical attacks that will be handy for something like Hydra. And I was right. He kind of grabs his enemies and then uses magic at the same time. And then Awesomeness says, I am back. Welcome back, Awesomeness. And hey there, Sway. Oh, most likely I can stream Dead by Daylight later as well. Well, I don't know if I want to do it later. I'm waiting for the buff for the Ark Survival Evolve thing. But yeah, how are you, Sway, and how are you, Awesomeness? And then Sway says, what is the best way to farm levels? If you are playing on the Korean Dragon Blaze Challenges Dungeon, on your skill tree, you may want to increase the experience boost, but just put some points in there and then focus heavily on the essence drop, because essences are the biggest thing. When it comes to global, just try to farm the stage that you can farm on. So if you're stuck at a certain stage, go back to the previous stage, see if you can auto run that, do it on the red stage, and then spam that. Make sure you have the ring for the experience boost along with the formation to boost you up, and then also try to do this during the boost event or the boost buff time. But yeah, if you're playing on Korea, just spam Challenger's Dungeon. Depending on what floor you're able to go to, progress as far as you can, and then wherever you get stuck at, just go back to the previous one and just spam that. And then Awesomeness says, oh, I am doing good. Hope the same for you. I'm doing fine. It's just that, I don't know. I'm just thinking about... My thoughts about the Korean Dragon Blades is rather icky now. It's like... The overlords are just too much. It's gonna take you a long while just to farm, and the fact that I'm not in Korea and I'm playing this game and the buffs aren't on my time is a huge issue. Now, I know that when it comes to... Well, I might make a separate video talking about this, but here's the thing. When it comes to the RNG being the random number generator, usually there would be a percentage for certain drops. For example, the other phone app game I'm playing on, Destiny's Child, to get a 5-star in that game, there is a 0.9% chance. Now that will not change, and there might be some factors that can increase it and stuff, but that is the flat percentage for it to drop. Now over here in Dragon Blades, both the Korean and global know that when it comes to the drop rate of essences, it's really random. Like, you may have a good drop rate at one time, and then another time you would have a bad drop rate. Now, from what I've heard, or what I asked about on Discord from someone, the RNG percentage changes every time you log in and log out. So if you are having a bad drop rate, try to log out first and then log back in, and that might change the numbers. Now, once again, I'll go over a more thorough video talking about drop rates, because there is a chart on the Discord that caught my attention. But just know that the higher the multiplier, or the higher the buffs that are on, like 100% dungeon item drop rate, the challenger's dungeon drop rate, and etc., that does influence the amount of essences that can drop, and that should be an obvious thing. But the thing is, because of the fact that when you log in and out, and you can actually change this drop rate number, it's pretty fucking dumb. Because even if you have a ton of multipliers, it may mean that, you know, you get a bad drop rate and it's shit, and you don't get the maximum amount of essences you can get. So yeah, I don't know why. It's just that the fact that they don't have a flat drop rate for essences is just annoying. The fact that you can just like change it by logging in and out is dumb. Awesomeness says, so much information. Yeah, I know it's a lot of information, but this kind of helps you when it comes to figuring out the essence drop rate, because some people may want to have a good ratio for it. For example, if you spend 1,000 shoes, you may want to have around 100 transcended essences. Now, if you play on global, if you spend 1,000 shoes, you may want to have 300 essences, 100 of each type. Alright, thank you, Kevin. Oh, Sway says, how do you change servers? Because I want to try the Korean server. If you want to play this game, Sway, I have a video talking about it in my official Dragon Blades videos. Just check the description. I made a guide on how to get it. But yeah, you cannot play on global and then swap the server to the Korean one to get this game. It is completely different. Sam says, yeah, it's a different game altogether, app and game. Yeah, pretty much Sway, just check out that video, say how to get the Korean Dragon Blaze, because these two games, well, the global is different from the Korean. And then Jonathan asks, by logging in and out, do you mean just changing characters or quitting the game, then re-entering? Well, I haven't asked that. I think it's the first one, where you actually exit the game and then get back in. Actually, no, that's the latter, not the first one. I wasn't reading. But yeah, like, the fact that the RNG numbers for essences can change if you leave the game and then get back in and be like, oh, now I have a good drop rate, yay! And then you have a bunch of multipliers that can help you out. And then Awesomeness says, I basically use a QApp all. To be honest, it is easy. Yeah, QApp makes it really easy. The thing about APK purifiers is that they do not update the files sometimes, so if there is a huge update, APK purifiers may not have that update just then. So I trust in QApp a lot more than APK purifiers. Oh yeah, if you're playing on Global, you get a free 120 if I remember, unless that event is gone now. And then you can also buy potions to skip some levels. It's a good investment, but yeah, the level cap over in the Korean Dragon Blaze is like level 132. You know what would piss me off, actually? I was thinking about this, and this may be a thing. The Korean Dragon Blaze may have those tickets to increase your characters from 0 to max and then max to ultimate, but then they might have another ticket later on when they release most of the overlords to get a character from base to ultimate. That would be real. that would trigger me. Awesomeness says, the overlords make everything so much more faster. Yeah, it does, but then again, it's like, the PvE content, yes. PvP content, that'll depend on you, because if you're new to the game, you decide to do PvP, you get to get your butt raped. Because you're not going to have an ultimate or max out overlord right off the bat unless they change some of the missions, but I highly doubt it. I think you can get an arc transcendent ally which will help you get to an overlord, but just getting an overlord costs a good amount of essences, and depending on your drop rates, you may have it right away or you may not. And then Sway says, thanks bro, gotta go get that game now in Korea. Yeah, if you're familiar with Global already, you should be able to navigate through the Korean Dragon Blaze here and there. However, there are a couple of features that you may be clueless about, and go ahead and check out my channel and watch some of the videos, and that should help you. And then Jonathan says, Sway, you're gonna need a cacao. Oh yeah, that is another thing you need to do. I did talk about that a couple times here and there, but it's not too hard. All you need to do is go to the website, make an account, and then just have the Kakao Talk app on your phone. Now, it is optional to get the Kakao Talk app on your phone because depending on pre-registering events, you definitely need the Kakao Talk app linked to your Korean Dragon Blaze to get the free stuff. And then Kevin says, okay, Morph, I uploaded Morph comment. I'll watch that video later, Kevin. I'll comment about it tomorrow. I don't know. Actually, I got a question for you, Kevin. What do you think about the Korean Dragon Blades now? Alright, see ya, Sway. Thanks for stopping by and stuff. Hopefully, you can download it easily. I think Kevin says now? Shit. Yeah. I mean, Global is going to follow what the Korean Dragon Blades does, but I feel like it's going to add a lot of things that is right. Like, they did something correct when, Chapter 5 got released. One, they did a fan art event, and they implemented the fan art in the actual loading screens that gave it more spice to the game, or just give it a better look on its community. Secondly, well, then again, without Korea doing this, then, you know, Global wouldn't be doing the same thing, but Global implemented the actual changes that was towards the Encanter early compared to later. And what I mean is, like, they made the Encanter character really strong. They buffed her up instead of, like, going through the nerf phase and then buffing her later. And then Killer says, Morph, did you watch the video I did about Dead by Daylight? No, not yet, but I'll check it out later, Killer. And then Kevin says, not just a shit. I'm gonna be very critical when it comes to my review for Dragon Blades, and I'll have to ask you guys about your opinions and comments about certain things. And then Sway says, I'm back. One last question. How do you get it on iPhone? There's a video that talks about it in my description. Someone has it for... but someone has a tutorial on how to get it on your iOS, so go ahead and check that out unless that video is kind of blocked or not viewable. But yeah, I don't have an iOS or iPhone. All I can say is that you have to make an actual account on Korea. So yeah. Awesomeness says at least Global is harder. Global... what can I say about Global? I don't know. Global just seems a lot nicer in some aspect, because when you look at the what was it, the ally rating for the Korean Dragon Blades, there's a lot of ups and downs. There's some people that's below a 4.0. Now, over in the Global Dragon Blades, most of the ratings for all of the Transcended Allies, despite the fact that we're moving on and we're getting what is it? We're going into the Titan Allies, or Titan Transcended Allies. The reviews or the ratings for them are still above a 4.0. And then Kevin says, Zavala, the main pick of the video that I just made is too funny. Interesting. And then Awesomeness says, I want to make my Overlords stronger, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, Overlords, getting them at max is great. It's the same concept like Transcended Allies. You want max Transcended Allies before going to Alt. But if you go to Ultimate, they're stronger. And they give a lot more benefits. Kevin says, oh no, Global is following us? They're trying to kill them? I mean, Kevin, it's inevitable, because Global will kind of do the same thing that the Korean Dragon Blades is doing. However, I pray to God that the Global will be smarter and do some of the things that they don't do for the Korean Dragon Blades. But if Global does follow what Korea does, then that's just them following the guidelines and stuff. Because the Korean Dragon Blades is the future of what Global will do. Now, if Global does implement a few changes here and there, then I'll kind of note it, and I'll be happy about it to some extent. Now, I know that the Korean Dragon Blades way back then, along with the Global Dragon Blades, when we were doing Guild Loot Battle, the Korean Dragon Blades gave out, what, 30 Essence Select. And that is a bit useful, or I would get that compared to a Triple S ally. Over in Global, we actually got Triple S allies as a reward compared to 30 Essence Selects. I think this is okay. Let me know that we're gonna play the game and my friend has it too. I mean, the only reason why I actually got Dead by Daylight was because of my pals telling me to get it. And I think we usually have a full party too, so I don't know how this is gonna work, Killer, if we decide to play together. Because apparently your friends have it, my friends have it, and yeah. I don't know, we'll work something out, Killer. And then Awesomeness says, for some reason... Well, okay, hold on. I think I did not read what, Okay, I skipped over some people. Okay, Sway says, I'm level 120, all 7 stars. Wait, what do you mean by 7 stars? And then Jonathan says, Global was rushed for trans allies, which was a pain. I guess that was true. I can't remember that transition from chapter... Actually, no, it was still in chapter 4, but I just can't remember that rush. I did give you guys a heads up about the trans allies coming out, so we did have some time. And then Kevin says, don't trust the rating, most are fucking liars. I mean, I understand that, but still, it's like the ratings gauge, I don't know, like some of the ratings are below 4.0, and I'm surprised that Global doesn't have that. Because most of the characters, or almost all of the characters over in Global, have a good, decent rating, and it's above 4.0. Even if they kind of suck, or they excel only in one mode, but yeah, they don't get that harsh of a rating. Which is kind of good, because it's love to the characters. Awesomeness says, wow, could not have said it better. I follow the ratings, and I get garbage. And then Killer says, okay, I already read that. And then Awesomeness says, for some reason, the female Canton's rating is 4.0. What? She's like insta-kills everything. If you're talking about Erin, my waifu, or my, like, main wife I tend to draw, I don't know why they did that. I got really triggered by that. I was like, why did it take her from, like, 4.8 to 4.5 to 4.0 to, like, 3.7 or 3.9? And then Kevin says, Transcended? There's a bunch of new players quit because they trusted the rating shit. How to tell them those are lying. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, I understand that new players will kind of look for guidance and stuff, but looking at the rating from the actual ally review, I already knew it was skewed already because it's open to opinions, and I don't know if... And it's like, yeah, no. The best way to figure out if this ally is good and whatnot is to read the skill ability. Just reading them and figuring out what they can do will kind of give you a heads up on, do I really want this ally or should I not get this ally? And also doing a little bit of research, because looking at the comments that's only one sentence does not give you an insight to if this character is good or bad. You need to look at the skills, you need to go ask around in Discord, to talk to other players and say, hey, do you have this character? Is this character good? What is this character good in? And etc. etc. I understand that people like to, just base it off of assumption and stuff, but you need to be open to your you want to use all of your resources that are available to you. There's a lot of sites out there, or a good amount of sites out there, that talks about these overlords or like Dragon Blades in general. Discord is just a great way to, get one, closer to the community, and two, just to get a lot of information. That's why I started doing videos for you guys. That's why I hang out with you guys. That's why me and Super are kind of buddies and stuff, and that's how like Kevin and I are buddies, and etc. etc. Wolf too. So yeah, it's like we have a good community going on for Dragon Blades. And for new players, I highly stress this out. Go to Discord. It's on my description page, because there's a lot of good people in Discord that will help you out. Now, granted, there might be some people that are kind of icky, but hey, it's the internet. You don't need to worry about them. Get in, get out. And Sam says, "Okay, gotta go, bye." Alright, see ya, Sam. Thanks for stopping by. And then Kevin says, "I don't know what kind of dumbass idea did they come from." This GM. We actually caused the Korean Dragon Blades GM in main website most... Oh, we cuss in the Korean Dragon Blades GM in main website most of the time. Laugh aloud. Jesus, that's kind of harsh. But then again, if they're not listening, then people will get agitated and they will start pulling out the F-bombs and all that good sort. Jonathan says, quote unquote, kind of buddies. Okay. Wait. What? Wait. Why did you do the quotation kind of buddies? Okay. Kevin says, that Flint Inc. is just looking for money, or GM is an asshole, or GM is a slave of money. And 101% agree of them. And I 101% agree of that. Wait, English. And then Kevin says, half a post in main website is cursing GM every day, I swear. And then Awesomeness says, I think I might go to play Global or Korea. I mean, here's the thing. If you want to play Korea, you'll get Overlords. You get a lot of features that the Global Dragon Blades doesn't have. Now, if you decide to play on Global, one, it can be in whatever language you're used to or you're familiar with. And then two, it's behind. So, if you want to have a good head start before Overlords come out, then Global is still in that phase. And the thing is, I feel like Global is conscious of their community, and they will listen to us, and they won't make the same mistakes that the Korean Dragon Blades is doing. Because I feel like most of our people are reasonable, and they're not going to curse out the Global GMs. Because, once again, Global is just following what the Korean Dragon Blades is doing, so if there's something we don't like in Global can't really do much. Now, they can do a few changes, like how they gave out the first Transcended outfits for the Christmas winter outfits before the Korean Dragon Blades. They also implemented the buff for the Encanto character, and they might be doing a little thing. They already implemented a few other things as well, like how we have an extra storage for the events, I think. Or how we have an increased ally number over there. Because it's actually at 170 right now compared to still being at 150. Jonathan says, because kind of means not really, so calling a friend or buddy kind of mean you don't acknowledge them as a friend, but... I mean, it depends on what you do on Discord. I know that I made a couple pals over in Discord and talk to some people and just get a better insight on some things. But yeah. It depends on you. Because, you know, depending on how you define a buddy and what you need to do to become a friend, then that's how you define them as such. For me, like, if I knew someone back from high school, if I haven't talked to them as much and only saw them, they're only an acquaintance or just a classmate. And then Kevin says, I forgot what's the purpose of playing this game right now. I feel like Dragon Blaze mission or robots are just doing homework. I agree with you, Kevin. Here's the thing. I understand that this game is auto-run focused, and that's a good thing if you're busy. Let's say you're at work, you can't exactly play the game, you can let the game play itself. However, having too much of that will take away from the beauty of this game. Because it's already happening with some players already, most likely in global and in the Korean Dragon Blaze. I can say that for me, I'm kind of doing that same thing. I'm just leaving the game on auto and just walking away. This game has the potential to catch your eye visually, like how the storyline got me. But that's only a storyline. You can only watch that and you can only play that through if your character hasn't actually done so. Compared to a bunch of other phone app games, I don't know why, but Dragon Blaze does not have a replay for the cutscenes. Which is dumb. Because you may forget about certain things and it's like, okay, so you need to memorize this cutscene because you won't be able to see it again unless you go through the entire storyline just to see the goddamn cutscene. The only cutscene you can actually view is the cinematic cutscene at the beginning of every chapter. But that's it. There's no actual button to see the cutscene of what you saw. Honkai Impact 3 has a cutscene option. It allows you to skip the cutscene, which is fine. Destiny's Child has a replay button, so you can see these cutscenes. I don't know. Most games don't emphasize on the cutscenes because it depends on what they're trying to aim for, but Dragon Blaze has a lot of potential, but it's lacking. I'm not getting excited. I'm just, I don't know. My voice is confused. It's like Dragon Blaze can expand on their lore and get us to feel for these characters. For example, Captain Esser, she's a new overlord. She's from the Estos fleet. We got a little bit of insight from her. She's a duelist. She's renowned for her fencing and, you know, her one-on-one duels. She's been challenged a couple times. But what happened to her damn arm? She only has one arm, and she's fighting with one arm, and she looks like a complete badass. But how did this happen? How did she lose that arm? Did she lose against someone like Ban? Did she lose to maybe Ragnarok? I don't know. Give me some fucking insight. It's like Dragon Blaze can really grab its audience visually and, you know, maybe lore-wise if they just work on it. I understand that they don't want to put, I mean, depending on what the goal is, then yeah, but still, it's like Brave Frontier is up there because it has a lot. It has a good amount of lore in there. Like, you can make a fan fiction out of Brave Frontier. Because these characters have a ton of info. Maybe, I don't know. Chapter 5 is not finished yet. We know that there's someone that looks like Odin, or it is Odin, that's leading the Titan people. Apparently Odin is not Odin because it looks like he's being under some sort of spell or someone is controlling him. Who knows? We'll see it in 5-5. But apparently the Overlords are aware of this, and apparently the Overlords aren't in the same system as ours, or they came from a different planet. So you see there's a lot of lore, but it's like we don't know what's concrete yet until we see the storyline. But then again, it's like, why don't we have an expansion to the lore? Because in Brave Frontier, the lore can connect to a bunch of other characters and can give you an idea of what's going on in that certain time period and in that era and in that area. It's like most of the phone app games I'm playing, it's like they make you interact with these characters and it gives you some sort of feeling about it. Like in Destiny's Child, for example, you can increase the infection level. You can see them in the spas. You can do when you awaken them, or when you like level up their class. You can see specific cutscenes that kind of, you know, it's kind of a small little interaction. But hey, it's something. And then Kevin says, I don't know, but you know Johnny Rag is always showing up, even if he's dead. I don't know who made that shit story, but kids will make a story way better. I mean, I feel like Ragnarok is just a nuisance. He's not the main issue. There's something deeper that's not being revealed just yet. And the fact that they're implementing a lot of mythology, especially from Norse and Greek, is a bit interesting. They're combining the two. But, like I said, it's lackluster because we don't know what's concrete. And then Awesomeness says, I liked it because it was an RPG, the characters and the story was good, and I would not get extremely strong right off the bat. But now you just do 9,999,999,999 damage at a time. An exaggeration, but I kind of get what you're saying at. And then Kevin says, the only reason why I play this game is because of the design of Asker. I can't even use him. Yeah, I mean, Asker has a really nice design, which I gotta give props to the creator for that. And then Jonathan says, oh god, hyperbole is a stronger word. Right. It's just, I don't know, it's like, the Korean Dragon Blaze should put more love into their game, even though I understand that they're making it more of an auto game where people can just walk away and just, you know, leave the game playing. But if you leave it like that, then a lot of people won't notice some of the nice visuals, some of the nice gameplay that's going on. Like, I like staring at Eren on my screen. It's just that I want to know more about her, but I don't know much about her because of the fact that, you know, there's nothing for me to read off of other than the descriptions and all that good sort, and hoping to see her in the cutscenes of the storyline. She only had like a few scenes in the storyline anyways, when all of the Overlords were there, or the Taryang 7. It's going to be a few more minutes, Kevin. I might stream again later tonight, but we'll see. I need to work on some videos. Hopefully by next week I actually make official videos talking about some stuff. Go back on my Overlord reviews, give you guys an insight on these characters, and I don't know. It's just Jesus. It's like the reason why I'm ranting or bantering and complaining about Dragon Blaze is because I really love this game. I know I did the same thing when I loved PSO2, but it was just being dumb because of certain things. But yeah, it's like I mean, here's the thing about some other phone app games that I played that have an auto-run feature. I can just leave it on auto-run, but I can still be amused by the visuals. I can still be amused by some of the lore and stuff because there's a lot to it. This game has the potential to do a lot of things that a lot of other games are doing, but it's not doing that. And then Kevin says, "Cause I have to go now. See ya, Morph." Alright, thanks for stopping by, Kevin. And then Awesomeness says, Aaron is just like, "Yo, what's up?" And then when she auto-attacks, she's like, "Take this water." Yeah. The thing about Aaron is that she's very handy as an incanter and for a physical team. Just know that if you fight against Sigurd, the warrior for the Wings of Haydn, he will nerf her. He does something to her, or he does something to physical characters, so be wary of him. But yeah, it's just that, dude, developers, please, do something. Like, show some love to this damn game. I'm really triggered at the fact that they're just trying to milk more money out of us. The reason why you can't get enough money for this game is because you're not giving a lot of fan service or love towards the community and the people. And not doing the right things. Like, I understand that I saw this coming the moment they added the enhancement system and the rune system, but still, it's the fact that they changed the tickets as well, so you have to actually have that overlord at a certain status, and you have to have the overlord in your hands. It's dumb. It's really dumb. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream here, so thank you guys for stopping by. Just a little test stream, making sure that everything's running well. Looks like it is, so I'm gonna have to make my official statement saying I'm gonna stream again. So, I'll see you around, Awesomeness and Jonathan. Thanks for chilling with me. It's just that, I don't know, when it comes to Dragon Blaze, I'm losing my touch with the Korean Dragon Blaze. Global, I will still give my love to, but the Korean Dragon Blaze is just going down a road that I'm not happy with. And I'll also give my love to Erin because she's my waifu. And then Faircloth says, "No!" Yeah, you kind of joined in a bit late. Yeah, I'm kind of hungry, guys. This was just a little test stream. But yeah, hopefully I can catch you next week, Faircloth, or maybe later. Depends on its super streaming, because I kind of want to watch him stream and stuff. So, we'll see what's on my agenda. I still need to finish reading one of these books too, so yeah. It's nice to see you though, Faircloth. Yeah, I'm able to stream again, guys. Woohoo, yeah. But anyways, peace.